Like, stop letting them play with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, start doing your own, like, experiments on your body. Like, that's what I tell people on my website, too, Sharby.com. And that's Sharby, you know, like Barbie, just with Sharp.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was telling them how, like, once I started researching and looking up what the folks in these foods, I was like, oh, they playing with my body because I don't understand my body. You know what I'm saying? I used to be on antibody.com looking at just my anatomy and how the glands work together and how the organs work together. All these chakras and shit that they be talking about, they're only talking about the organs. They realize that we don't know what the organs are, what they're doing. We don't even realize where they are, you know, and we shit on them every day, but they're helping to keep us alive. So it's like, at some point we have to stop and say, wait, I'm going to be the alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Let me put in this little mixture and see what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Let me hop off in the gym and get this little, you know, routine popping. Let me see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting these motherfuckers play with you.
So we are our own alchemists, pretty much.
Absolutely. That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be the master of your own reality. Everybody needs to read that book, The Alchemist. That's a good one. Because that's what it explains to you. Just master your own shit. Don't let these motherfuckers play with you.
Yeah, I tried to read The Alchemist a long time ago. It might have been before I was able, because I really couldn't read it at that time.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should revisit it.
I give it a try. I have a few books I'm reading right now. So
what you reading, Brad?
I'm reading The Art of Astral Projection. I'm also reading When Saying Sorry Isn't Enough.
When saying sorry isn't enough.
Like a person that made you, like your family members or whomever, your relationships, and people that wronged you, they come to you and they'll say like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and that's supposed to like be the end of it. But certain people respond differently to
different ways of saying sorry.
Right.
I got you.
So I'm reading those two books. I've already finished that book, but I go back to it because it's kind of like that. You can go back to it and like just read maybe a certain section again. But the Astral Projection book is what I read the most. It's very like tedious, and it's not stuff that I want to read. So, but it is things that I guess like very basic and intermediate information. Like it's like a history of it, which is where I'm struggling. Like I have a
history of it.
Right. So the history, and then there's like practices and routines. But when I skip ahead, I don't really understand the things that I'm doing because I skip through the history. So
let me make a book suggestion then. It's called Tibetan Dreams of Yoga. Yogas of Dream and Sleep. Yeah, Tibetan Yogas of Dream and Sleep. And it explains like the different levels of dreams and then basically how to astral project, you know what I'm saying? And then it gives you some good, like, you know, things that you can stare at to like help to balance your brain, because that's really how you can get out of your body the easiest, is to have complete balance of your left and right brain. So it's like most people will polarize to one side, and then we sleep on one side. It's like harder to get out your body that way, you know what I'm saying? Then we sleep on beds. It's hard to get out your body on the damn bed, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're just starting off, unless you're just like naturally adept to it or you're taken to it. But
what do you sleep on then?
I sleep on the floor. Fuck that bed shit. That bed shit fucks up your back, fucks up your body, fucks up your posture.
The floor does mess up your. The bed messes up your back, but the floor is very uncomfortable.
But the floor, it gives your body a chance to actually relax and reset. It's like your bones can actually like lay on something hard and your muscles can slump down. It's like whenever you're on a bed, your muscles are still tense. It's like you're still having all types of tension.
That's very true.
Yeah,
that's very true, because
it's like you're still standing up.
A lot of times, like when I'm sick in bed, I'll roll over onto the floor, and then I'll feel better on the floor.
There you go, exactly. That's how I do. I fall asleep on my stomach and I wake up on my back like almost every night.
Right.
Hell yeah. But I know like once I get on my back, it's easier for me to, you know what I'm saying, like jump out. But like a lot of my dreams, like it varies. Sometimes I'm in my subconscious making the dream up and it's just crazy motherfucking shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And then a few times I can like actually squeeze myself out of my body and get into more, you know, watery realms where I'm like, oh shit, they go up here, you know what I'm saying? This shit is hella dope. It's just like, it's a reminder that all this shit is not, it's not what we think it is.
It's definitely not what we think it is. It's not what we think it is at all.
Oh God, it's not what we think it is. Fucking no. You know, life is good. I'm glad to be here.
It's not a bad life.
Count me in. I'm totally here for this. Hell yeah. Every day I wake up, I'm like, yeah. I I'm back. Look who it is, niggas. It's CharMeLoDi in this bitch. And that's why I be all over Snap flexing, bruh. Oh yeah, these niggas gotta add me on Snap, bruh. I am Cosmic. EYE am Cosmic. We be getting it in.
Okay.
Hey, I love fucking Snap now. Snap shit's on all the damn social media networks right now. Because I can just talk to myself. I ain't gotta even talk to nobody else. I still like Twitter too. I just don't really like Facebook. I think Facebook is the worst one. But Facebook, you can make the most money off of. Definitely.
Because it's the feds.
It is definitely the feds.
Ooh, it's the feds.
I'm not really down with social media. I don't really even like that.
What?
Yeah, I'm not really
you better
down
get
with
on
it.
social media.
I mean, I am, but I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy these interactions.
Why? They're fake. It's computerized.
Are they fake? Are they fake? I mean, okay. I mean, you got niggas whole life pretending to be whole life other niggas out here. Like, I mean, living a life. Like, I mean, yeah, this shit is fake. That's number one. I don't enjoy it, but I do participate.
Right.
But I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting away from my damn self. Like, I'm getting more active in these streets and really fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still on the social media scene. I'm mostly on Twitter because Facebook is just like trash to me. But Snap be where it be going down at.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
My main goal is to get people to look away from their devices.
Yeah, or get them to start looking at themselves. That's why I like Snap too. Because you can watch yourself and hear yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's more, I don't know, it's like I find that people are not self-aware. Like, that's why I started doing photo shoots too, because I was never aware of like how my body looked, like how my facial expressions were, like how I reacted with certain emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really interact with themselves.
You can't see yourself.
That's what I'm saying. You always see somebody else. I always see somebody else's face.
Right.
Fuck these niggas. That's what I'm trying to tell people. You better go sit down and mind yours and be dolo.
And look at yourself.
Look in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, bitch. That shit's some real shit.
You better go sit down and look in your mirror.
Meditate. Start eating better. You know what I'm saying? Start having some self-pride, some self-dignity in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, be proud to be here. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself.
Self-dignity wouldn't be bad. I think that I could use a lot of self-dignity.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. We all could.
Yeah, so.
I'm building up my self-esteem every day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do the photo shoots. Like, that's what really helped me. That was like really foundational for me to like build myself up, because I started to see myself. Like, I could never really see myself, but I could see how people react to me. So I was like, well, damn, let me see what y'all looking at. Then I started taking the pictures like, oh, I see what y'all looking at. Yeah, let me turn that up. Let's get that. I fucks with it. I think that's a great way, you know what I'm saying, to just like build up yourself, build up your confidence. Like, even if it's just for you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have self-worship, you know? Go out and do things that are just for you, that are completely and totally clean and healthy and, like, self-building, self-restoring. You know what I'm saying? And simple. Niggas need to just go out in nature for, like, a weekend and, you know, meditate and eat a bunch of raw vegetables and stop fucking around with these hoes and stop watching the TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always got to be in somebody else's face, but that sucks up your energy. That sucks up your emotion. You need to use your emotion for yourself. These other people can't do nothing with your emotion, you know?
No, I do know.
Yeah, so when you use your emotion for yourself, it's like energy and motion. Like, it's like your soul is reacting to something that's going on here that it doesn't understand. So it either needs to use it for itself or it projects it on someone else. You know what I'm saying? Right. So then it gets mad at you and you the fucked up person, you the bad guy, and now they're trying to blame you, shoot you, and kill you. But that's why I be telling people, like, no, like, get mad at yourself. Here's a mirror, bitch. Kill yourself, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get mad at you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take anybody out of here, take yourself out of here. We will not be mad. You know what I'm saying? People got to, like, really start and look at themselves and realize, like, you're reacting to other people, like, but that's on you. That's why I'm reacting to other motherfuckers. You don't catch me reacting to too much of shit out here. I'm dead laughing. If anybody knows Charmaine, nigga, I'm laughing. That's my first reaction. Like, ha ha. You tried it, nigga. Woo. That's my dog. But I really don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Especially knowing that this is a hologram. You know what I'm saying? Having a better sense of self, knowing where it is, where I'm going when I die.
So this is a hologram.
This is a hologram.
So is there a reality?
This is the reality.
The reality is it's a hologram.
Perception is reality, yes.
Perception is reality, okay.
And the reality is that this is a hologram. So everything physical is not real. Ashes, ashes, dust, dust. This will never, ever be what it really is.
What
it's all going to pass away, always.
What is it really?
It's all invisible. It's the colors, it's the sounds, it's
it?
the music, it's the feeling, it's the love. You know what I'm saying?
What is a hologram?
A hologram was like those cards you get in the pack that's real special and rare.
Those are holographic.
I mean, that's the same principle. That's
I just think that maybe because she's saying that all this is, and I'm under understanding that holograms aren't tangible. I can't touch a hologram.
right.
But you can.
Right, like when they do Tupac at Coachella and they got that niggas there and it's like bending light and shit like that. You can't ran up and touch
There's
it.
a special stage
But
for
you
him
just
to
said
be
it.
out there.
But you just said it. We're bending light. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's very dense here. Everything here is light. That's what I keep trying to tell you. We are starting at the invisible stage. That's what you have to think about yourself as first. It's invisible. You're not what you see. You know what I'm saying? You're way much more. And you channeled it all into this dense point. So it feels real. But that doesn't mean it is real. That's what your senses are telling your mind. So your mind says it's real. But activate some extra senses. That's how you turn the fuck up. That's why I really focus on detoxing, getting my body together, because it makes you extra sensory. Now you can start to feel naturally, you know what I'm saying, some other shit that's going on, like what you see on the LSD, the shrooms, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just feel the pulse of the planet. Like I feel the pulse of the planet in my womb all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me know that like I'm connected out here. Like whenever we had that flood out there in Houston, yo, everybody else shit got completely and totally like flooded out. Like their cars and all types of shit was flooded out. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit came right up to my doorstep and like it got in my car just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like right at the floorboards. But other than that, I was good. You know what I'm saying? And like everything around us was flooded, but it just like really let me know like I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga out here is straight as long as I stay in alignment, you know what I'm saying? Be where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't down in town and didn't get my damn car flooded the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? I was at the crib, like, yeah, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? But it's only because I realign myself with the fact that this is a hologram. This is not what we think it is. Whenever I go to sleep, I know that that's more real than whenever I wake up here.
I do think that also.
Yeah, reality is wrong. Dreams are real. Like we are light benders. It's just that this light is very dense, so you think it's real, but it doesn't have to be. You have 6, 7, 8, 9, 50,000, 11 senses, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? You got 12 chakras, 13 chakras, 57, 11 chakras. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
You got some chakras.
There you go.
Right.
You just got some waves that's going through you,
Right.
and you can see that shit whenever you be on these damn drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck's really going on here. It's like we're on a grid. And it's all working together. It's all on the same frequency. You know what I'm saying? So it's creating combustion to make it look like it's different. So we have a table and we have the water and we have Charmaine and we got Orden and we got you. But that doesn't mean that it's separate. You know what I'm saying? We're all still floating on the same grid. We couldn't be here without the same channel of light, without the same source, without that same God. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if we think about things in that level, then we say, okay, well, we can bring balance to this place. You know what I'm saying? We can turn this place up. But we know that this place is going to pass away, that this is not our permanent place. You know what I'm saying? This is a hologram. That's why you got to go to sleep. That's why I feel like sleep is the most obvious thing. If you have to go to, I don't give a fuck if you stay up for a week on uppers. You have to go to sleep. Period. You see what I'm saying? So that should let you know what's more real. You feel me? And then they be lying about the dreams. They don't tell us what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? And every single time, like, we have the potential to go back to our star system, go back home. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we're not aware of what the fuck is going on the other side. So if we think that this physical place is policed how it is and it's all fucked up, they out here shooting, killing us and fucking us up, like it's 10 times worse on the invisible side. You know what I'm saying? They're sucking up our energy. They're sucking up our souls. We're getting reincarnated automatically because we don't know what the fuck is going on here. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting stuck in cycles of just coming back down here worshiping Jesus and all these other stupid ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And getting our energy just channeled back to this motherfucking planet because it's a farm. They're sucking the energy dry from this fucking farm.
That's what the Matrix was about.
There you go.
Yeah, we were batteries.
There you go, sir.
In
Batteries.
any religious text you read, it's all about farming. It's all about the farm.
And we're on the
ownership
farm.
over something else.
In this motherfucker.
Everything.
Niggas do be on the farm and religious texts.
Right, they're always on the fucking farm.
Yeah. So who are the farm handlers? Like, that's what niggas don't think about. Like, it's people that's sitting outside of this dimension that have already mastered this dimension. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're not thinking about, you know?
What are they doing?
Controlling this dimension. Duh.
So once you master this dimension, you get to leave and control this dimension.
Well, the motherfuckers that's controlling this dimension now